One day in the pumpkin patch, the strangest little pumpkin hatched. Spookly wasn't like his friends. Where they had curves, he had ends. Spookly was different, odd, he was rare. Spookly the pumpkin wasn't round, he was square. While the round pumpkins had fun rolling along, poor Spookly sat there shaped all wrong. He tried and tried with all his might, but he couldn't budge, he just sat tight. The other pumpkins teased him because he was square. Spookly wished he was round and could roll everywhere. That is until one night when they all discovered it's fine to be round when the weather is fair, but there are times it's better to be square.
Harvest time was just a day away when a mighty storm blew across the bay. It tossed the pumpkins to and fro, it snapped their vines, then off they go, bouncing left, bouncing right, banging, bashing, what a sight. Spookly sat there filled with fright, but glad to be a square that night. Suddenly the fence gave way. Who would come to save the day? Spookly knew what must be done. It was up to him. He was the one. He teetered, he tottered, he tripped, he tried, and he finally flipped on his side. Again he tipped, again he flopped, again he flipped, and then he stopped. Right where the gap where the fence had snapped, he blocked the way. The hole was capped. All the pumpkins shouted, "Hooray!" Spookly the square pumpkin had saved the day. Then a pumpkin hit him with a whack. He thought his shell would crack. Then another one hit him with a thump. Two others hit him with a smack. And then all went black. At dawn, the storm had stopped. The farmer came out to check on his crop. He picked his pumpkins up one by one. He laid them out in the warm, dry sun.
Let's
When the last was moved away, the farmer could see what had saved the day. An odd-shaped pumpkin, short and dense, was wedged against the broken fence. Its shell was bruised, its stem was too, but there was brave little Spookly sitting straight, strong, and true. Right then and there, the farmer knew of all the seeds he ever sown, Spooklys were the most special that had ever grown. And the next year, when it was time to sow, he sowed those seeds in every row. He watered and weeded and watched them grow. And oh, that end of October, there had grown all over. There were tiny pumpkins everywhere, hundreds and hundreds, most of them square. But some in cubes and some rectangular. Some were flat and others triangular. There was a bed of bright red ones and 2 rows of blue. There were polka dot pumpkins and rainbow ones too. There were hundreds of colors and hundreds of shapes. Oh, what a garden variety it makes. Now, every year in October, children come from all over. People come from far and near to see what one goes through that year. They stop, they walk, they gaze and stare. They pick a pumpkin that's round, triangular, or perfectly square.
Harvest time, gather in the
Now you know the story of how Spookly grew. Maybe someday, if you tell someone choose, they'll go tell someone who go tell another. And maybe one day we'll discover you can't judge a book or a pumpkin by its cover.